Good morning, everybody. Orange J here with another War of the Visions video, and it is still dark and early on Wednesday morning, but I want to give a big shout out to Bismarck and WoTVcalc.com for getting this Resnick kit uploaded to the website so we can dig in there, look at her kit, her stats, all of those things, so you can decide if you should pull for her. And these are my favorite videos to make every week, where we actually look into kits, or one of my favorites. I just like them. So anyway, let's take a look at our girl Resnick the Hoppy on WoTVcalc. All right, it's dark and early. Let's just get into it. So here we go. Here she is. Move 3, jump 2. Her new job, jumping juggler with Strider and Thief. Her TMR is an accessory with 6 defense, 6 spirit, 7 accuracy, 7 evade. And the buff on it is interesting, Rabbit in the Moon. So it's an AoE buff with 1 use that decreases AP by 10 when you perform a critical hit. Now 10 AP down is not a ton, but someone on Discord did confirm this does stack with move. There's some people in their kit that have moves like when they crit, it decreases AP. This will stack with them. So you have people like Pumpkin Spice Fred, who can essentially decrease AP by 30 with a crit. That could be powerful. There could be some good synergy there. Her master ability, HP Earth attack up for the group. She gets 15 slash attack resistance penetration right here. That's nice. And acquired AP 30. Also pretty good. She has a little bit of AP restore built in to her kit. Now let's look at her stats. Obviously, I think you're going to compare her to Pumpkin Spice Fred because they're both Earth element units who can be built of 80. I think they're probably meant to be built of 80. I think there are other options with Resnick, but let's take a peek. So here we go. 3,900 HP for Resnick, 3,400 for Fred. Now they are buffing each other a little bit right here, so both of those numbers are just a little bit lower, but you can see that Resnick has about 500 more HP. Resnick also comes with about 30 more attack. Fred comes with 3 more agility, 66 to 63, and Fred comes with a little bit more luck, that's 13 more luck, but every point matters. Now note the spirit and the resistances for Resnick. There are other options for Resnick the Hoppy, at least there looks like there are to me. She can be built as a very high spirit unit, especially depending on how much spirit that vision card is going to have next week. That is really intriguing to me because Resnick has a big spirit buff in her kit. That could be a thing for her. And then 20 missile resist as well. That's a big base missile resist right there at 20. So that's their stats. That's how she compares to Halloween Frederica on paper. Now you're also getting a new dagger for Resnick here, 184 attack on the assault version. If you are Resnick, you get 30 reaction block rate, 8 AoE resist, and 15% luck. And then it has slash attack 15. So it's a good dagger overall with 184 attack and 15 slash attack, and very, very good for Resnick, giving her some luck to help boost that luck stat. Now, luck, evade, and agility are the 3 stats you need as an evasion unit if you want to dodge. You have really, really good support abilities for Resnick if you're going that route. Juggling Master is an agility and luck buff. Okay, that's awesome. And then you have Thief Lore from Thief that's a move and agility buff. So you can really stack that agility on this girl if you're going full evade. Now, that might not be the best way to go because you have other options, like Natural Instincts is 25% accuracy, or 25 accuracy, excuse me, and 40 defense pin. You can get a lot of defense penetration on Resnick. With just this support ability and one other move, I think you can hit 90, essentially ignoring the enemy's defense. So that's really powerful. I love this on her as well. I think these top 2 might be the best you got. If you are fighting lightning, you do have 12% lightning right here, and then there's more spirit. I'm telling you, this chick could potentially hit 100 spirit, therefore forcing the enemy to have some kind of spirit penetration to do significant damage to you. You could also run more acquired AP up. That seems silly, but there could be a PvE situation where that would be nice. She is a really strong PvE unit. So I really like her support abilities, A+ there. Counter moves. Only way you get an A+ on counter moves is if you have reflex, She does not have reflex. So, she does have a couple good ones, though. Danger Sense is a 20% chance to reduce all damage by 30. I like that. And then Quick Action is a 20% chance to get 40% agility for 1 turn. I will probably just stick Danger Sense on and say, there we go. I'm feeling good about that. Okay, her kit. Here's the exciting part. New job. What do we got? Her cheap move, Bunny Bite, 121% modifier. You can see she scales with attack, dex, and agility. Her first buff that we see is really, really good. So Bounding Bunny that upgrades to Rabbit Rondo. This is 25 spirit in an AoE for her and her allies. So there's even more spirit for her. Missile resistance 25. Now she's base 20. With this 25% buff, she's at 45. That's before Espers, that's before vision cards, that's before gear. So she will be a very effective anti-missile earth unit right there. So that is another use for her. Definitely, especially with this buff active. And note this buff, when it gets EX upgrades, it's a 4-turn buff. I love that as an EX upgrade. That's really powerful. This also gives her 25 evasion and restores 20 AP. There is so much packed into this buff. It is an amazing skill. This is her defining TP skill. Definitely, I think. Okay. Neutral. Do you like how I said definitely? I think I was like all in, and then I hedged because it's a weird time of day. Anyway, it's really good. There. How about that? I'll commit to that. Neutralizing Edge. This dispels re-raise for targets and dispels haste. 165% damage and hits in a small AoE medium range. Good move. Triple Juggle that gets upgraded to Thrice the Acrobat. This is where she'll get 50 more defense pin. 165% modifier that decreases healing power by 50. So here's where you can stack that 50 defense pin here with the 40 from her support ability, and then you're at 90, dropping a 3-hit move on somebody. This could just be massive amounts of damage, especially against a unit that has not built slash resistance. They would basically just be taking almost full damage. Oh, they could have single target resist, something like that, sure. But you can see, a lot of defense pin is what I'm getting for there. Okay, she has Just Keep Hopping. This is an important buff for her as well because this gives her courage, and it will give her 40 slash attack resist pin if she has courage on. Now, 40 slash pin combined with the defense pin here, you're gonna like that. That's really great. This again will help her just do a ton of damage, and importantly, her courage has 2 uses. That is an upgrade over like regular courage. She's somebody that if she was on a Guild Wars defense, for example, but more likely on a Guild Wars offense, you're going to get both fights a courage cast. That's very important. I like 2 uses on that ability. Then Domination, or job level 25 move, hits in a cross-shaped AoE from long range, so the range on this move is really good. Dispels Protect, reduces counter chance by 100, and does 200% modifier damage. So got that large damage on it. This is a good move. This is a good move. So her main job is very powerful, right? I think it's great. Has an evasion buff in there. It lacks an agility and luck buff. You would have to find that somewhere else or from a TMR. Okay, Jumping Juggler. If you run her main job, sub job, you get another 2-hit move that decreases accuracy. You also get a line-based AoE that has a chance of inflicting confusion. Strider has another attack spirit buff. Okay, not as good as her other buff, in my opinion. Constricting Cleave is on here. I mean, really, if you run this one, you do have Ignore, Dispel, Ignore fatal damage. So, actually, hold on right here. She has Barrier Break, Courage Removal, and, where is it? Re-raise removal. So she can remove Haste, Courage, Re-raise, and Protect. Okay, that's pretty good. You might run Strider for access to Twisting Shield Breaker. Get that courage removal on there. That's a powerful thing she can do. And then she has Thief. Now, Thief could be something you run here in a PvE guild raid situation. She has Steal Time. That could be another big use for her there. So she will be a really, really good guild raid unit. And then her Limit Break gives decreased single target resist, 200% damage, and decreases healing power by 70. So that's her kit. That is her weapon. again, that's what she's bringing to the table. And boom, there she is. You want to watch? Let's watch that limit break animation while we do our little outro right here. So guys, thank you for watching. If you're pulling, again, good luck. I will be pulling live this afternoon. I'm excited to build her. I'll try her in like an evasion build with Halloween Fred or Catone, something like that. But I secretly think anti-missile, anti-magic might even be as good. We'll see. Anyway, have a great day, everybody, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.